actually. One of these is a nitro. We're actually supposed to pour them.
Nice, which is nice because we have cups.
I believe.
So we're always going to start the pod like this now, eh?
Yeah, just start them up.
So we're recording up there. Yeah, we're recording up there. What a fucking chaotic day. It's
Game
fucking
on.
Halloween tomorrow, man.
Face off.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, yeah, here we go.
The Newbert Report is brought to you in part by Brewski Blazers. Head over to brewskiblazers.com. Use code Newbert on checkout for 10% off your koozie and apparel needs.
Hey, this is Caitlin with Allure Aesthetics, and you're listening to the Newbert Report Season 2.
That could go a lot of ways. You want a boomstick? I got it right here.
I think it's a little bit too sour. I don't mind the lemon, but like you said, the passion fruit overpowers the lemon.
It's time to drink some craft and talk some trash, baby. A soccer player would have fallen off the bench onto the ice and acted like he just got fucking shot.
You know, these people that don't know hockey as much, Josh. Maybe you know golf better.
I like how you just slid that in there.
You're going to just pop that off with a beer can? Yeah. I would have laughed if you'd open up both beers. I'm going to use my trustworthy can opener. Yeah, feature beer tonight. I got set straight online about this, man. My fucking spelling was terrible.
Well,
I called it
figured-
electric, and it was eccentric. Eclectic.
Eclectic, yes. I figured it just
Oh shit.
what do you call? Auto-corrected you.
Well, I think it might have because I don't know. So, by the way, this stuff is absolutely insanely
Fresh?
that too, and it's expensive.
Well, I figured you were just going to buy one bottle.
Hell no, you can't just buy one bottle of this because I bought 3 actually.
This is a full glass, and there's still some left in here.
I bought 3 of these, so you know what I did with the third one, right?
Gave it to your father-in-law.
No, I drank it.
Tested it already. Oh, okay,
And
that, yeah.
when I said last week that we're gonna have a banging episode, we're gonna have a banging episode.
Well, I'm looking forward to this New England double IPA.
Don't ruin it.
But hopefully, because I dropped them on my way in here, they don't ruin it. We'll let them settle a bit more.
All right, yeah. So we're on episode number 13 of season number 2, which would be episode 167 in total.
And before you go any further with that, you're supposed to say season 2, episode 13.
Why am I getting?
We're getting corrected by.
Oh, you can correct me all they can correct me all they want because I'm terrible with my grammar and my English. Because there's like some things that I post online that's just absolutely terrible, and I'm bad about it. But yeah, let's talk about this beer a little bit. Just wait.
Trying to write it in there
Eclectic Berry.
without writing electric.
So this was actually posted online. I think it was Beer Lovers of Saskatchewan. No, it was actually on the Black Bridge site.
Yeah, I saw Black Bridge posted.
Where
first.
somebody had actually said that the Newbert Report should test this on the show. So guess what we did? We went and found it, which
For sure.
I had to go there twice. The first time they just got it in and it wasn't ready for pricing, and then the second time I got it. So yeah, it's super fresh. It was canned, I believe, on the 20th.
21st.
Was it 21st? Okay.
I've got 10, 12, 21.
So it is
Oh, no.
super fresh.
No. So October 12th, 21 package.
And I love the look of it. Like, it's so dark and it looks like rhubarb. But when you taste it, I get the black cherry.
Oh, yeah. Rhubarb is not in it. It's very wine tasting. Like, there's that wine bitter flavor.
But
you
man,
can
it
taste
is
in the back.
such a subtle sour that, to me, this is what I classify as a fucking banger. I think, anyways. So, rightfully so, I the banging episode, I think this is probably my favorite sour so far.
I don't.
Actually, I shouldn't say that because I don't know my ratings from the last 180 beers.
I think it's got too much of a wine flavor to be my favorite. Like some of the other sours, they don't have that. It's a wine aftertaste for me. kind of that lingers around.
Yeah, but the difference between the wine taste is so, it's more bitter than this. Like this still leaves you with the sweet aftertaste, but it's more. Yeah, I can see your wine, but I think that's the fermentation. No.
Well, yeah, but that's what fermented fruits are like, right?
Well, mixed fermentation ale with raspberry, blueberry, and blackberry. I'm seeing more
so
of the blackberry.
Is this still
forward.
quite different than a normal sour, though?
It is.
It's a
I
mixed
think so because
fermentation
I
ale.
think the sour in this is like it's straight to the point and short. Do you know what I mean? Like when we were testing sours before, the sour lingers a lot longer. So I don't know. What are your thoughts, though?
It's still fairly good, but yeah, I mean,
You're just looking at ratings.
well, trying to find a sour and be like, yeah, this is better than that or not better than that.
Check out the Haskap.
Well, that's far up there. Berliner Weiss with the Woodruffs.
Yeah,
we
there you
gave
go.
that one a 9.4 and a 9.1 each. And then the Haskap Rafter R, we both were lower, 8.4, 8.5.
So then the actual Haskap from Tacoma should have been close. That was season 2,
Shortly
episode 1,
before, short after?
I believe.
Yeah, there it is. 8.6 and 8.9, so it still wasn't quite as good.
Okay.
What
Well,
was
I
the
would
other?
compare this in quality to the Kettle Sour.
Now you're
When it
asking
comes-
me too much to look
Yeah,
around.
no, I can look it up. Well, whatever. But I think honestly, it's gonna be high for me. I don't know what your thoughts are.
Mid-range, for sure.
All right, give me a number. You're already done yours.
Well, let me finish the bottle in there.
Ooh. Okay. Okay, yeah.
Oh, no.
You're done.
Oh,
You're done.
no.
First
Leave it
beer-
on the
yeah,
table.
Put it on the table. Leave it on the table. I'm glad the cameras can't pick that up. Yeah, give me a number.
8.4.
Really? I don't know, we're off. Me
It's
and
the
you
same
are
as the
off.
Haskap.
I'm going 10 more than you.
9.4.
Yeah, I'm going 9.4. I could not wait until we recorded this episode to drink another one. I actually went to the brewery, filled up my growlers because I thought that they would have this on tap to fill up in a growler, but it's a specialty beer, which they don't do. So, I mean, I got 2 other kick-ass ones that I don't think one of them has been on the show for sure.
I honestly think we have to try this side by side with the Prairie Fairy. Remember that one?
Yep.
I think the flavors are quite the same. And you scored that 98. I scored it 94. I think the Prairie Fairy will still be better than this.
Well, I think that this is like a limited edition, I believe.
We can
could
still
be
go
wrong.
get 2 more.
Yeah, this shit's fucking... Oh, I love this shit.
Well, good thing these pants are still dirty. I'm wiping up my mess.
Yeah, so Black Bridge Brewery. I know that we have done a shit ton of Black Bridge breweries, but
we
you know
haven't
what?
had them in a while, right?
We haven't, right? So, dinosaurs happening again.
Oh, the elephants turned into dinosaurs now?
Oh, yeah, maybe that's just it. So you were going to talk about a shout-out that we got?
Oh, yes. Because we're recording a day late.
A buck short.
A few dollars short. Yeah, I spent more money anyway. I was able to listen to the most recent episode of Truth, Beer, and Podsequences, which is a podcast about podcasts in the Cincinnati brewing industry.
Which is nowhere near here.
But somehow, we got a segment as one of their podcasts they listen to during the week. Although we're not from Cincinnati, we do craft beer, and we interact with both those pods, Shift Beers and Truth Beer Podsequences. Not as much the other guys. I have seen a little bit of the Gnarly Gnome stuff, and no, that's not the Gnarly Gnome from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for us 90s kids, but you know, we've got friends in lower places as they would be.
Wow. Good play on words.
Garth Brooks there, yeah.
I've been catching up on Truth Beer. I listened to the latest 0.5. The only one I haven't listened to is the one that you're talking about.
I don't listen to the .5s because the .5s are literally about like local events, and that's why they're 0.5s.
We gotta support. Come on.
I guess it is still a number on their pod.
And
although that's what they should do on like a Facebook Live or something, just a quick video there, so it doesn't screw with their pod numbers.
But you know what? I love the sound of their pod. I like how professional they are. It's yeah.
How professional they are. Where
I'm serious. Like
where
everything's laid
Marco
out.
Freeman comes out, they call him.
No, I can't do it. I listened to the last
Morgan
Shift
Freeman.
Beer episode, and he was like doing that. It's like, oh my god, it's awesome. But yeah. So big thanks to those guys, and big thanks to our friends down south, Shift Beers. Once again, I literally canceled my favorite Patreon
To go pay for theirs.
to go join the Patreon crew of Shift Beers. So, and I'm actually pretty impressed at what they've done so far. Hopefully more is coming.
Yep.
But check them out.
Oh shit!
No, don't do that.
No, I had a special thing for today, and I forgot it.
Did you get sent something?
Well, I bought some, got some.
Nice.
I was gonna have a sponsor for the show.
Next episode.
I guess.
Next episode, though.
I can't guarantee I won't eat it before then.
Oh. Next episode, though. No, you're not eating it. I gave you those fucking chorizo from Cutting Edge Meats. And you ate them. We didn't even talk about those.
They were delicious. I
They
shared
were
them with
amazing.
people, and they were all like, "Man, this is fucking hot."
Right?
And I went and talked to him, and I was like, "I want more."
Did he give you the Boom 2.0?
No, don't have it yet.
We
It's
have
not
to,
ready.
Yeah, we have to.
He
we're doing
gave
a
me his
segment on that.
chorizo sausage recipe, though.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's super cool. Big shout out to Jeff Lindquist, Cutting Edge Meats. Go check them out. He's the original, by the way, Chris and Josh. The original Boom sticker. He's the guy who created it all. I had a hand in it. I'm very proud of that. So, yeah, anyone that wants good beef jerky and
Beef jerky, sausage sticks.
Yes.
He actually began with just sausages before.
I know he did. He used to bring them into the shop all the time and be like, test this.
Well, he brought us like an order form to our shop one time, and it was like Frankenstein, onions and potatoes, jalapeno and cheddar. By the way, jalapeno cheddar sausage is now in a pepperoni stick, and it's fucking delicious.
Yeah.
He gave me 3 free ones, like
His
not even packaged.
His
They were so
habanero
fresh.
sausage is absolutely phenomenal. So is his, what was the chicken feta? Oh my God, that's a
Oh,
breakfast
I missed
sandwich.
that one. That was a newer one, maybe.
And his taco sausage.
Don't talk about his taco. This is a PG-13 podcast.
Nice. Yeah, so a little bit more about this eclectic before we fucking let it go.
Eclectic. There's no R.
Oh my God, I'm duffing it so bad. And
Unfiltered.
I even found the remote.
Sediment in bottle is normal, it says. I didn't see any.
Let's turn this on.
Yeah, a little bit in the very corners, I guess you could say.
There, we're duffing it. I turned the light on. Yeah, so if you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or Podchasers or I don't even want to list them all. Amazon, whatever
actually,
the fuck.
You can find our podcast now linked directly on our Facebook page.
Ooh.
There's a tab for podcast, and they're all loaded already.
Nice. Yeah, but check out our YouTube. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna try to start doing a little bit more videos, and individuals, I guess, maybe that's a lot easier for us.
What?
So whenever you're on the road and you want to do your whatever vids, then you just upload it to the YouTube.
You want to see what I hauled today? Or
tick, 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 or whatever.
you want to see idiots driving down the road?
I want to see you do a video of karaoke, carpool karaoke in your Sammy.
My carpool karaoke. I should get a stand for my phone then.
You should have one already.
No, I don't. Why would I?
Oh my God.
I press play on podcasts, and I literally set it on the floor. I queue up 3 of them, depending how far I'm driving.
Does it come through your stereo system?
Oh, yeah. Bluetooth.
Do you remember those fucking like tape things that used to pop into your? Oh my God.
The tape to
I was
cord.
so and see, I was so fucking mad when they didn't have something like
Most
dongle.
important thing an iPhone user can have is a
There's
dongle.
a dongle.
So
What a fucking name.
mine was missing for the longest. I mean, yeah, when you talk about it, there's one other guy works in our shop that has an iPhone, and I was missing mine, and I'm like, Andrew, you stole my fucking dongle. He's like, don't talk about my dongle that way. It sounds so dirty going back and forth. But that's shop talk.
So what do you think of the new angles camera here?
I don't. Why do I only get a new angle?
Because mine was good, but your angle was so blurry.
Oh,
and
you had to bring it closer?
You want to know something crazy? Yeah, it's all. I wish you guys could see this, but it's like literally held in by a little chunk of flooring.
And it's staring straight at you.
Yes, you can't stop looking into it.
This,
but no,
this is Skynet starting right now.
Yeah, exactly. Terminator is going to pop out of my screen. I revamped the entire studio. If you can't tell, I've put the video screen up here and the recording screen down here. Now, I did a lot of work to this thing so that now, potentially, I'm going to test it this week, but there may be the potential to actually do the live streams.
Oh.
And do it right. So...
And have interaction between people.
The only thing I can't control is the comments. So if people are commenting on the video,
well, I'll try to keep my Facebook open then, or my YouTube open, and we'll follow it that way, or you on your phone kind of thing.
Yep,
that's probably the best way. Why are you burping away from the microphone?
Because why are you throwing things at me?
Because you burped away from the microphone. You're screwing our burp count.
I also
that was a double.
Yeah. Also, I took your jersey down because it not only fell down, but the white background made your face blurry. I tested it with the kids.
Yeah. But their faces don't have beards. How do you know that?
And it wasn't because of what had transpired. I'm not even going to bring it up. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, that's okay.
Right. So speaking of kind of the NHL thing, your team sucks. My team's awesome.
Well, we're not the Coyotes.
And you're lucky we didn't bet. Last episode we talked afterwards. You're like, oh man, we should have done a bet on the fucking podcast.
You didn't even fucking respond to my text.
What do you mean I didn't? Oh, fuck, man. If
I sent a text and said we should have made a bet on this game. And you didn't
I wanted to save you of getting your ass handed to you.
Like you would have guessed that they were going to have 6 lucky bounce goals in one game.
Oh, my God. Okay, let's make a bet right now. Or not a bet. Let's make a prediction with consequence. So... I know we're already 3 games into the World Series.
Oh.
Do you think the Braves are going to win?
Wait, I have not been following that enough. But let me find
it. 2 games to 1.
2 games to 1 for the Braves.
Yep.
Everybody believes that the Braves are going to lose it again. Or no, they thought they were going to lose to the Dodgers.
Yeah, I thought they were.
And honestly, if you base this off of their...
analytics?
Well, not analytics. Just their, what do you call that? Their record. Yeah. 95 wins for the Astros, 88 wins for the Braves. Then again, what kind of plays or teams? What kind of teams do they play to not get as many wins, right? It's like the Blue Jays are in the hardest division in all of Major League Baseball.
I think that's slowly changing.
Maybe, but... It's where there's always a big race. Like this year could have had a 5-way tie with 3 of the teams being from that one division.
Yeah. With the Blue Jays, who was it? Blue Jays, Sox,
Yankees,
and the Yankees.
And the Marlins, and like that's how...
You know who wasn't there? The Orioles.
Bottom of the division.
Bottom of the division. They're going to be there for a long time. I had one queued up. Okay, speaking of the MLB,
I thought we were making a prediction on the Braves.
We will. I just want to give you the interesting fact of the day.
Oh,
1871, the Philadelphia Athletics beat the Chicago. Doesn't even say their name, so I'm assuming just Chicago. Beat Chicago for the first National Association Baseball pennant.
Mm.
Now you know.
What is that? Is that MLB?
Yep, I believe so.
We need beer. Finish that. I need beer.
Are we doing your pour one?
Pour one? No, we'll let this kind of... they're the ones that look like they got hurt the most in the fall.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll drink the one...
We're going back to Collective?
Yes. I have
a
feeling...
You know what's crazy? The last episode I wanted to bring on Jam Up the Mash.
Yep.
Now, in going and trying to find these eclectic berry from Black Bridge, I went to the LB.
Yeah.
I made a whole fucking row of them, and it said on there, last chance. So they might be gone, but that was also another sour, and I don't think that bringing another sour on would be a good idea right now.
Why not? Right now?
Well, we've drank so many fucking sours lately, but we also said that about Black Bridge, and here they are, our feature beer today.
Well, everybody gets a chance here and there.
All right, so we're drinking the Good Monster by Collective Arts, which is a New England double IPA.
New England double IPA.
Nice. Ooh, crispy. I really love their cans, man. They always have like such a different look.
So there is Good Monster in at the Urban Cellars here, but the can art is not the same. I'm pretty sure it was Good Monster that I looked at yesterday.
No, I think they're all the same.
No, they're not. Did you fucking look at it? Because I did.
I had to go back through.
Oh wait, no, both of our cans are both different. There, look at that.
Oh, look at you're right. They're both Good Monster.
Yep.
Huh?
They're one of those that do different can art sometimes, I suppose.
Ooh, that's man.
I've got
Hold on.
August 12th of 21.
Is this a hazy?
No, it's a DEPA. New England.
I know, but has it got like a little
New
bit
England.
of
New England IPAs are kind of hazies.
That is sweet. Right? Like that's got such a sweet.
This is what I was expecting.
Really?
Oh yes, but it does not
Ooh.
taste like 8%.
What in the hell is that taste? Okay, I gotta try this again.
It's no, not the right word. What are those big oranges called? The big ones that you have to cut.
I don't think it's got
Navel?
maybe-
Is that a navel orange?
Is a navel orange big?
I don't know. The big ones you have to cut. You can't peel them off.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Those are the ones I like. The ones that you always got at hockey. Like one mom would always bring all the cut up oranges.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lactic acid. That's what it was for. Did you know that?
Yeah. To get so
Energy.
you wouldn't and you wouldn't have stiff legs. Dude, that is a good beer.
Is this our best Collective Arts yet, you think?
Let's see here. Collective Arts, Blueberry Chocolate Vanilla Sour, episode
Ooh.
37.
That one was a good one early, though. That was that.
That was only 7.5, 7.1. The Residence was 52.
We're up here. That was a Resonance 89 and 88.
Comfort and Numbers, season 2, episode 1.
Comfort number 7s.
Emerald Flora 2.2.
Ooh, under 7.
Really?
Yeah.
Approaching Oneness 2.7.
Back up here. Ooh, 9.3 you gave it.
Yep.
8.2 for me, though. Little bit differences.
And then last episode we had
Not on the list.
it's on the list.
Freak Show Crush by Flying Monkey.
Last
sounds
episode we had Rainbow Sherbet Sour 8.9 and 8.8. This is gonna be my best Collective Arts.
So, saying that, you're going to be 9.4.
Wow.
I mean, there wasn't a lot of numbers I could pick from. You really gave me a short 9.3 to 9.9.
I'm going 9.4, 100%. I like this taste. Usually I'm not a big fan of the Deepas, but man,
It's a New England DEPA, though. New England is kind of that hazy IPA kind of thing.
that's what I love
They
about it.
kind of
man.
mean the same
and
thing.
It's 8% alcohol. Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm going to get fucked up on these tonight.
Mm.
Oh, wait, no, I work again.
When's it ever stopped yet?
Work, break, beer, work. That's how I do.
That you write that down. That's
Work.
the next T-shirt.
Work, break, beer, work.
Yes. Actually, you should be like Work, break, pod, beer, work.
Hmm.
That's too much.
Break is pod though.
That's change break for pod. Work, beer.
There's my t-shirt.
No, work,
idea.
pod, beer, work. Whatever. I don't fucking know.
Well, you tried.
Okay, I'm gonna guess yours. You're probably gonna go 9-2.
No, you know what?
Are you matching?
Yeah, we're gonna match a 94.
Ooh, I like it.
Ryan Smith's. No?
That is correct.
Yeah. Like Ryan Smith when he came back to play beer league hockey and fucking owned everybody.
Until some fucking jack off decided to give him a cheap shot and headshotted him and concussed him and knocked him out for the rest of the fucking playoffs.
Did you see what happened in the St. Louis, Colorado game?
No.
Well, let's give our chump of the week. I'm going to give a chump of the week. New thing, suddenly, to Jordan Binnington.
Oh, I seen like a little Instagram short reel on it where he fucking went after him.
Where he swung his stick at Nazem Kadri's head.
Yeah.
You know what? You're a fucking child. Be a man.
Hold on. Nazem Kadri is he's
No.
a lighter version of Sean Avery, man.
You know what he does? He's
An agitator.
An agitator. Yeah, he knows how to. But the whole initial way of how that whole thing started was one of St. Louis's defensemen pushed a Colorado player into the net and like into the post and everything and knocked the net off its moorings, and Colorado put the puck in the net after it got pushed off the moorings. Could have possibly been a goal, but nobody ever touched Binnington in that pushing the player into the net.
Doesn't matter. You're in his zone. You're going to get fucking the wrath.
No,
Whether it's a
there
block
is
or a
no
glove,
reason that
don't
Binnington
fucking
should
talk
have
to-
been
dude,
mad.
don't
His
fuck-
own
don't
player,
fucking talk
his
to me
own player did
about
it.
fucking shit about goaltending because I'm a goaltender and fucking...
Bullshit goaltender.
You get in my fucking space, I'm going to let you have it.
If I get into your crease, don't even fucking touch you, you're gonna let me have it?
If you're in my
I'm gonna tune you into next fucking year
you are gonna,
if that's
you
your
are
problem.
legitimately going to fucking lose this battle.
His own player
I would fucking
pushed the-
seriously block your fucking back of your head if you got into my space.
and that's
And
called
when I know that
you
you're
getting
when I
fucking
know
kicked
that
out.
you're a fucking agitator, you're damn fucking right. I'm gonna get underneath.
By
your
the
skin.
way,
and you can't fucking tell me any other fucking
No.
argument because
Yes, I
will,
can.
No, you can't.
Yes, he never even
you
touched
are
you.
fucking Nazem Kadri.
No, it
You
was
are
not
known
Nazem
for being.
Kadri.
Oh, okay. Argument settled.
It matters? Why should it
does-
matter?
Because that
It
guy,
shouldn't.
That guy is a fucking
No.
agitator. Yes.
No.
100%.
Their
Don't even fucking
defenseman-
come at me with that because that.
No, shut up. Stop. Their player pushed an offensive player into the net as he was trying to get out. Did not even touch Binnington. There is no reason Binnington should be mad. Their player pushed him into the net and pushed it off its moorings. Binnington was never fucking touched. So when...
That's still in his wheelhouse.
No, it's not. You didn't even get touched. It was your own fucking player. It's his wheelhouse. It's your home. Okay, when... if that's what you want to say, if you go to play the puck out behind the net, get fucking ready.
Oh, I'm 100% for that. I am 100% for that. If a goaltender comes out of his net and wants to be in the actual quotation fucking play zone, you're gonna get fucking lit
All
up.
right.
And
And don't act
player,
like a bitch when you get hit and act like everything just fucking ended.
Hey man, Binnington has like the biggest nuts.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
He
went-
swung
dude,
his goalie stick
okay,
at a
I'm not ta-
player's
I'm not-
head
I'm-
from
I know, but
8
I'm not.
feet
I'm
away.
not talking about. I'm not talking about this whole incident that happened. He actually went into the office of the fucking GM and the coach and said, "Listen, if I'm not going to be the starter in St. Louis, I want out right now." And he gave him the ultimatum, and fucking they made him the starter. Or he had to earn it. But I mean, at the same time, that takes stones. You were a fucking nobody, a fucking rookie-ish goaltender.
He had stones then, but he lost him because he has to
I don't
swing a
think so,
fucking
man.
goalie stick at Nazem Kadri. You want to know what you got to do? Be like Ray Emery.
Yes. R.I.P. But You got to be like Ray Emery and
Fucking
smile
fight your
and
battles.
yeah,
exactly.
Right? Yeah,
the
yeah,
guy who would fight the enforcer of the other team with a big fucking smile on his face. He would probably fight Reeves with a big fucking smile on his face.
I think so. Okay. I hate to steer this came across my head just now, but I hate to steer this away from the hockey talk. The great talk, great argument. I want a fact that I want to tell you that will probably blow your mind. Speaking of our friends down south in Cincinnati, did you know that Jerry Springer was the mayor
of Cincinnati?
Yes.
No.
Did you know that he got fucking told to step down because he got caught writing a check to a prostitute? Did you also know that the first season of Jerry Springer Show was in Cincinnati?
And then they kicked him out?
And then they moved it to Chicago because ABC or whoever bought the fucking rights to the show was from Chicago.
And
they brought the whole show. I'm sorry to be like completely left turn on this conversation, but they brought the show to fucking Chicago, and then they said to the producer, "Yeah, we're canceling it in 6 months anyway." So the producer said, "Well, if they're gonna cancel us, let's fucking no holds bar. Let's fucking do whatever we have to stay on the air." And it became
the biggest
bigger
thing
show
because they allowed
it
people
became,
to fight each other on the stage.
It also became the biggest show, bigger than Oprah, as a talk show, as a afternoon talk show on any of the networks. Did you know that?
No,
because I was watching a documentary last night while I was falling asleep called "The Dark Side of the '90s." If you haven't seen this, go check it out because it's absolutely fucking funny. How Jerry Springer became to be. I heard that. I was like, oh my God, I need to put this in my phone right now, but I'm so comfy in bed. I can't do it, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to remember all these facts. And I fucking just, right now, it hit me. So I had to talk about it. I know we're in the middle of a hockey talk, but whatever. Because, yeah. You can't, did you see the picture I posted on Facebook? With Dr. Steve Brule with a thumbs up that said, if you need NFL facts.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I was going to call you out on that.
Yeah,
where's your fucking NFL facts?
No. Here's the thing. Last episode, I said 100% guarantee that the Atlanta Falcons Super Bowl was when the power went out. Man, I couldn't even be any further off than that. I don't even know why or where I got my idea that was the two teams. Call me out on it. Anything I say on this pod, call me out. I don't care. Social media. Because quite honestly, it was San Francisco and Baltimore in New Orleans for the fucking Super Bowl I can't even remember. I'm not even going to say. I'm not even going to say what the Super Bowl was. But that's when the power went out. Where did I get Atlanta Falcons from? Because it was Atlanta Falcons and New England.
Well, the thing is,
like,
New England has been in 90% of the last 10.
So calling myself out on that, I'm sorry for you, the listener, who had to hear me fucking say 100% guarantee.
Did somebody point it out or?
Yeah, my buddy at work did. You know who he is. But he was just like, man, you're totally wrong. I was like, no, I'm not wrong. He's like, yes, you are. You don't even follow NFL. So why would you even say that? He goes, now everyone thinks you're probably going to be a fucking idiot. And I'm like, yeah, I feel like an idiot now. Good. But yeah. That was a lot of information in the last little fucking 10 minutes, eh? Oh, my God. We went from talking Nazem Kadri, Jordan Bennington swinging to Jerry Springer being from the state of the awesomeness. No?
The state of the awesomeness.
That's
okay. All right.
Wow. All our friends are from down there.
Okay, that's a T-shirt. It's got to have like the Ohio shape of the state and then state of the awesomeness.
Speaking of our apparel, it's coming. I'm hoping next week.
The awesomeness. Oh, that's
yeah, go check out Collective Arts. I will have to say this is unreal. I'm pretty sure that Jungle Gyms could get Collective Arts.
No, they've had Collective Arts there. I have spoken directly to Josh while he fucking picked up the chocolate vanilla Berry sour.
And they didn't fucking rate it.
I know. I told him to fucking drink it, and I said, but make sure Brian's there. I want to hear what Brian says about it.
Nice.
Because that was at a time where Brian was like there 2 out of every 3 episodes, maybe 1 of every.
And now that they have a Patreon, oh, go figure, he's there every episode and has to be the center of the show.
But that's because
blah,
Chris
blah,
is
blah,
paying
blah.
them all to be there now, technically.
Wow.
Because Chris pays for their own Patreon. So technically, in a way, Chris is paying for them all to be there.
What's crazy?
I would say.
What's crazy is I got to listen to their outtakes of the. Yes, this is like this is a dad's beer. You know what I mean? Like the effect that they put on.
Yeah.
I got to listen to all the outtakes, man. I don't think I've laughed that hard at work in a long time because listening to them. Nope, we got to start it over again and like going back. Oh man, it was.
Oh, so
funny.
they tried that entire thing like 12
Oh yeah,
times?
there's poor Josh. I know
Although,
all about editing, man.
I would like to know, like, the one that made it on, was that a one take? Or did he splice a lot together?
Honestly, I don't know.
But-
Like I said before, I don't know what other people use for their programming to record their podcasts or whatnot. I don't know what people use. I know in the program I use, if I want to go back and I want to be able to do that on our voice, then I would have to like stop the recording. I'd have to make a separate track and like do it and then put the effect
We
on
could,
that.
though.
We could.
You could you, like, it's space bar for you, right?
Yeah.
Could you do, like, a quick space? Oh, but you wouldn't be able to do it for the live viewers if this was live on YouTube.
That's a thing. That's a beauty about our YouTube.
Or could
So
you...
our YouTube has now switched in from it just being like, boom, there goes the intro to our episode, blah, 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 blah. You also get the extra where, like, the cue-ins beforehand, because when it comes to, like, posting our podcast on Apple and so on and so forth, I can actually cut out the very beginning. I didn't the last episode to see how it would go, and quite honestly, our numbers are pretty consistent, which is nice. So maybe we'll keep the cold openings in on the actual audio pod, but if I was to stop it right now and make a separate track to do all that shit, I would literally cut it out in the episode itself, but the YouTube would keep rolling.
Is there a way we could create a sound effect to play with our voices before...
Yes.
Wow. Before or after an episode that you could just hit one button and it would add that effect to our voices and then we'd go into that segment. Is that a possibility?
We'd have to pre-record
that part.
We'd have to pre-record that part.
But
and what's crazy is,
but then they would listen to that pre-recorded part as we just like sat here and drank shifties.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
drank
right?
shifties.
Oh, whoa! Don't talk about shifties because I have now came up with a brand new segment. And Josh, if you're listening, Chris, if you're listening, Brian, I know you don't care, or Beth. What? Why are you looking around?
I have a date with Brian tomorrow.
You fucker. But no, if you guys are listening, I want you guys to do us a favor for once. We've sent you 2 jingles, one for your drinking, one for bonus beers. I want you, as a crew, to send us a voice recording of you saying, "This is your shift beer of the week," and we're gonna dedicate one of our 4 beers in our episode. Consider it the shift beer of the week, brought to you in part by Shift Beers Podcast. Right? It's our only way to say thank you for using our jingles. Thank you for always
shouting us out every
There you
week.
go. So if you're listening right now, please, in the next little while, Josh, you know my email.
Oh wait, I also need to correct Julia. I believe she tried to say that we made the Experience Regina jingle.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
No.
We didn't.
That was Jimmy Fallon, I believe.
No. Jimmy Fallon. That was.
Oh, right.
That
No,
was a
that's an
jingle,
actual thing.
actually, made by Regina, the city of Regina, and used by them. But no, we did not make it. Thankfully, because that is embarrassment I think, in top level form.
So, speaking
I'm
of,
just gonna clean out my cup with a little bit of this.
no, we're not doing that right now.
I know for this one, because this is a
right.
pour. If it gives us instructions on how to pour.
Yeah, that's our last beer of the episode. So speaking of the whole shift beer of the week, so this will be our shift beer of the week because our friends down in Ohio, whether you're from Shift Beer's listening land to Truth Beer Podsequences land. Oh my god, I almost fucked that up.
Duffed it, you mean?
Duffed it. Anyways, whether you're listening stateside, Canadian side, I would hope that these guys are available worldwide.
I think we have to have some Natty Lights, by the way.
They're coming.
But they're like easily available here, by the way.
Next episode, yeah. Anyways,
It's like one of the cheapest beers
next
to drink
episode
up
is
here.
going to be the seltzer episode, which is crazy. We already agreed to this.
Fuck.
Right? So we have to find seltzers. Anyways, this will be our shift beer of the week, brought to you in part by Shift Beer's podcast out of Cincinnati, Ohio. This is called the Belgian Moon from Coors.
Follow at Shift Beers on all the major social medias because now they got their Twitter.
Yes.
Was it Twitter? Or
I can't
Instagram?
remember.
I don't know. Some
Instagram,
asshole was holding
actually,
on
was
to it.
Instagram.
Yeah.
No. This is by Coors Brewing Company, which I did not know that this was brought to you by Coors. But this beer is my go-to at any pub, bar, or whatnot when they don't have the craft that I enjoy drinking.
Bullshit.
100%.
You don't ask for a bush?
Nope. I ask for, whenever I go for supper, whenever I go on vacations and so on and so forth, when I go for supper at a place that I know has some kind of craft on tap, if they don't have something crafty, if that makes sense, then I will always get Belgian Moon.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is it because it's one of those beers that they serve with an orange?
No.
No?
Nope.
Brewed with a Valencia orange peel for a refreshing citrus taste. Bring out the flavor by serving it in a glass. In a wheat beer glass with an orange slice.
Yep.
Says it right on the fucking can. But I fucked up the reading. I was like ready to make a commercial for Belgian Moon there for a second.
But what I like about this beer is
It's brewed in North America.
well, it's Colorado.
They say North America though.
Denver, Colorado.
They don't just say, hey, we're only brewed in the US of A. Brewed in North America. Because we're brothers and sisters.
When
here.
I said that this episode
Uncles
was
and
gonna,
cousins.
when I said this episode was gonna be a banger, this is the first beer I thought to bring on this episode. So don't disappoint me, you fucker.
Vancouver, Toronto, Montreal, Moncton, St. John's, Canada. Yeah, there's no talk of any of the American brewers on this can, so we get the Canadian version. I wonder
It's a
if they're
hybrid.
different. Are they different?
Yeah, 100% they are.
We get different than what they brew down there in the States?
I don't know actually, because the first time I ever tried this beer was right outside of Coors Stadium in Denver, Colorado, and I probably drank half a keg that night
I'm so
and the next night.
I might have the opportunity to travel into the States for work.
Good, take beers to send to Shifties,
That's what I'm thinking.
and you better go to the brew pub
What brew pub?
in Swift.
Oh, our brew
The
pub?
yeah, to grab pineapple wheat bursts to send them before it runs out. Like, when are you planning on going?
I
'Cause
don't know. There's just
I'm-
talk.
As soon as the borders open on the 9th of November,
But I
I'm
need a-
planning on going.
I need a passport first, though, so I might not be that soon.
What the fuck? That puff brought to you by Swift. I don't know.
Sorry.
What do you think of this Belgian Moon? Have you ever
Is
had
this being labeled as a generic?
I would think so. It's done by Coors. You have to.
Yeah. It's pot. Yeah.
I don't know about you American folks that are listening, but everywhere that I've been in Canada, from the craft, what the fuck place was I in Toronto? the craft market, craft beer market.
Okay.
They had this on tap. They also had a whole bunch of shit. Everywhere I've been across Canada, Regina, Saskatoon, Calgary, Swift, obviously, Toronto, they've always had Belgian Moon on tap. Yes, it has the looks of a hazy. Why are you swirling it?
Trying to clean up my glass because this next one needs to be poured professionally.
Ooh.
It instructs you how to pour a Guinness kind of style drink, kind of.
All right, I'll drink it out of the glass too. But you also need to give me a rating.
Not all of it. Did you give me a rating?
No, not yet. I went first last time. And the time
So I think this might be a number I've never used before.
Ooh. 82.
8.0.
Whoa. Really?
Yep.
I thought you'd be a little higher than that.
Yeah. Wheat ale. Like, you know what? Maybe it's just a taste I've had too much because I've been part of a many Durham wheat harvest.
Yep.
And shoved my mouth full of wheat to make my own gum out of.
Yeah.
And that's more or less the flavor I get out of it. It's more of a childhood memory thing coming up, but it was never really a great flavor. But as I was told, you know how when you do that, it makes gum?
Yep.
Apparently, if you add like a little squirt of like that Kool-Aid squirt juice, pretty much makes you a flavored gum. Genius. For people that are in an area where they grow wheat, Durham, be specific for an area or whatever. Try that. Throw a little bit of Kool-Aid jam or squirt juice stuff, whatever you call that.
I hate that word.
What? Squirt?
Yes.
Oh.
How many people out there? Anyways, no.
No. I now realize why you hated that word.
I'm going to go with an 8.9. Like I said, Belgian Moon is probably one of my go-tos.
I do feel like this would be better with an orange slice.
What, hanging on the side of your glass?
If you would...
Listen to me. You can't just buy one of these. So I had to buy a full case, which me and you were gaming the other night.
You couldn't buy a sixer?
No. Me and you were gaming the other night on COD, which you never play anymore, and you just ghost.
Because if I take a good month off, when I come back, we get 2 wins in a night. So...
Wow. But no.
I take my breaks.
Every time I cracked a beer on stream was a Belgian Moon.
But I take time off to enjoy more of the squirt juice and just things along that line. Let people imagine what they want to with that.
You gotta fucking just outright say that, eh?
Yeah, we'll leave it there.
Why in the fuck is my facial recognition not working? Ugh.
Because your microphone looks like a big-ass fucking molar on your cheek.
Okay, tell me something right now.
Mole.
I wrote this down because this was like... I seen a fucking... Somebody ran one of these over in our fucking... On my way to work, so... Would you rather be sprayed by a skunk or pricked by a porcupine quill?
Huh. I've never had either. I've been a lot closer to a porcupine than a skunk. I think I'd rather have the porcupine.
Really? They fucking hurt, man. Okay, tell me this much. I would rather be sprayed by a skunk. 100%.
I think there's more of a long-lasting effect of that.
No, there's not.
Have you been sprayed and stung and poked?
I've never
Pricked?
been poked, but I've been like slightly sprayed by a skunk when I was a kid.
Slightly
sucked.
sprayed.
My mom put me in the bathtub and we poured like tomato juice all tomato soup actually.
Close
all
enough. Good enough.
And it lasted for maybe I want to say half the day. and then the smell was gone. I showered probably 3 or 4 times.
I doubt the smell was gone. Your nose just got used to it, but everybody else could fucking smell you.
Probably. But at the same time, porcupine quill's said to be 100 times worse than a cactus. So, and I've been pricked by a fucking cactus and not a fucking chance. Plus, a porcupine quill, I'm pretty sure can kill you, can it?
No.
Okay. Well, then I'm way off.
Don't
listen to anything
Have
I
you
say.
seen a dog come back with 20 porcupine quills in its nose?
Yeah, but you pull it out right away.
And
Plus, a dog eats its own poop.
some, and not always. But hey,
Wow.
you pull it right out right away. You
Yes.
don't know how long those porcupine quills have been in the dog before it actually came back to you and you saw it.
Right.
If you got poked by a porcupine, you could immediately start pulling out quills. A dog can't.
Okay. Same
Two
kind of
birds.
topic. I'm gonna fucking flip it a little bit.
Oh, Jesus.
Would you rather spend the night in the deepest cave in the world, or the most silent room? There's a room that fucking has been made where there is no I don't even know how to explain this.
Can't create echo?
You know the stuff that's on the roof and on the walls in this room, right?
Yeah.
So this room is so soundproof that you can't hear anything outside, inside, the whole nine. The second you say a word, it fucking like stops right now. So like you would literally go insane. Now,
How long?
A whole night.
A whole night?
So the thing is, I have. You're welcome, YouTube, for listening to that. But the thing is, I've watched YouTube videos on the most silent room in the world, and people say that they have been in there for 10 minutes and gone insane pretty
Where?
much. Just YouTube it.
No, where is this silent room?
I have no idea.
I want it.
But it's like in a fucking whatever. They fucking walk into this room and all you can hear is like your own thoughts and so on and so forth. Would you rather be in that room for a whole night or the deepest cave in the world?
I'll take the silent room.
Really?
I will conquer the silent room.
I don't think you'd last an hour.
Have you ever meditated before?
I don't know.
No, it sounds like you've never meditated.
Probably
before.
not.
If that, I don't know. No, like, yeah. Like, if you are willing to do any sort of meditation, that is perfect.
Yeah, but for a whole night? We're
Whole
talking
night?
12 hours, man.
First of all, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to test. I'm going to be like, how well can I hear myself? Is there any echo? What are the acoustics? I'm going to, like, am I going to go in, though? Is it completely dark? Or is there light for a bit?
For what?
For the silent room. Is there light?
Oh, yeah, there's light in the silent room. As much as you want. If you say lights out, they'll turn the lights out. Trust me, YouTube it, man. The most silent room in the world.
I want it.
Just no, YouTube it.
I know, I want it.
Yeah, no. All right.
I want it.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
the people that can't last 10 minutes? Fuck, this could be the best
dude,
sleep I
there's
have
people
in like
that
3
have
years.
said that they went clinically insane.
They're stupid then.
Whatever. All right.
I'm literally going to test the
moving on.
acoustics of this place.
We're moving on for
first.
beers. So there's a proper way to pour this.
Yeah, do you
This is
Above-
by Railyard Brewing. This is a brand new brewery.
above the barcode it tells you how to pour.
All right. Flip over. No.
And then the next one says pour hard, let settle, enjoy.
All right. So we're going to crack this. Now, hey, if you've ever seen... I doused my fucking pants in that, but look at that fucking... Wow.
Oh my. Yes,
That
camera.
is
That is how I
dark as fuck.
Now, let this be
Wow.
said.
Dude, wow.
How far are we into
have-
this episode?
We are 54 minutes, so
So,
we have to wrap up quickly.
I
Or not
dropped
quickly.
I dropped these about 55 minutes ago. Wow.
So we are talking about Railyard Brewing. Where are they from? Look it up.
I'm sorry. I'm
I
Hey,
will read the can. You look it up.
my date is texting me. I have a date tomorrow with Brian.
What's up, Brian?
Just making sure. Because I literally thought about it and I was like, oh, fuck, I
look
forgot.
Look up Railyard Brewing because it's a brand new brewery. So look it up. I'll read the can.
Railyard Brewing, Calgary, Alberta.
All right.
Can you,
Pumpkin
if you just
Spice-
read the can, you'd have found that.
Pumpkin Spice Latte Nitro Stout, which, quite honestly, is fitting. Right? We are one day before Halloween. Legit, I'm going to call him up right now.
Brian?
Hold
Do
on.
it. I got it. He's honestly around his phone.
Oh, shit. Can I do this on the fly? No, I can't. No, I can't do it on the fly.
Well, unfortunately, that's fine because your Sundays are scheduled for other things, so you miss out on this
Oh, my God.
anyway.
Dude, this is a fucking banging stout. Oh. I didn't even know what, I can't even read this because I can't fucking go here. Action on the you got to read that.
All right.
All right.
Let the English major here start. Action on the tracks. An inbound train with freight cars full of hops and grain. The crew comes alive. Their shadows too, blurred figures taking advantage of the layup, laying down spray paint end to end. This is the place, the junction of art and harvest. This is Railyard Brewing. The Pumpkin Spice Latte Stout contains medium roast coffee, cinnamon sticks, and splash of vanilla, a perfect blend of your fall favorites. You're welcome, Railyard Brewing. You can use that for any advertisement you want from this day forward.
This can kicks ass. It's got a spider with a puppeteer and
It's a skeleton puppeteer.
with the webs coming down from his fingers.
I don't think that's
it-
actually a puppeteer. There are like multiple spiders going for this guy's hand.
This
That
is
hand hasn't
crazy,
moved.
man.
That hand hasn't moved in a while. It's a dead hand. These spiders took it. That's Black Widow. That's a Black
Is it?
Widow.
Is it?
Red back.
No. Red
Black stripe.
hourglass on the stomach is a Black Widow.
Fuck him.
Good to know.
I'd fuck a Black Widow.
What, a spider or a person who kills their husband?
Scarlett Johansson.
That's a good movie. I just watched it. All right, give me your rating. For a stout, man. This is fucking fire.
For a stout, I'm like trying to pick out some flavors in this because I can.
It's definitely a pumpkin spice latte. Have you ever had one?
No,
Yeah, that's definitely a pumpkin spice latte.
I do not wear Uggs in the fall.
Oh my God.
I'm not a basic white bitch.
You don't go to Starbucks on a Friday?
God, I just might dress up right this weekend. Like,
Are you dressing up tonight? Okay, we'll get into that in a second.
Yeah.
Give me a rating. If you go anything lower than 8.6, I'm going to punch you.
Let me just
Don't do it. Don't do it.
have
Don't.
my weapon ready for your punch. Let me hold the table.
He's got the rod.
Wait,
Can you put the leg underneath the table back?
Table supports itself with one leg.
Don't do it. Don't.
Hands
Put
free,
that
one
back.
leg.
Put that
You were
back.
gonna punch me for giving it less than a what?
8.6. Are you kidding me for a stout?
Yes.
Wow. All right.
I-
What are you going?
I would give this another chance because I did drop it less than an hour before.
The aromatics.
I'll give this a 7.8.
Really?
Yep. The Dave Portnoy in me comes out. Maybe.
I'm going Eric Lindros.
No.
Yep. What is Eric Lindros?
88.
100%. This is a great tasting stout. That's like, are we that far off?
Milk stout better.
Really?
Yeah.
I hate pumpkin pie. I don't like stouts, and I give it an 8.8. You're fucked. Tell me something. When you go to a fucking beer store or liquor store, or whatever the fuck you go to buy your beer, you know how when you get up to the counter, they always have the 4
They
packs.
always check to make sure you're double vaccinated and the ID matches.
Whatever. That's probably not
Oh.
in the Americas like it is in the Canadians. But anyways, when you
No. when you compare in the Americas, but in the Canadians.
Wow. Where everyone lives in igloos?
Mooses, they
And
ride to work.
yeah, right? Did you know that the moose is the #1 killer in Canada? That's crazy. But anyways, when you go to a fucking...
That's because we can't prove how many black bears killed.
yeah, that's true.
And polar bears. Polar bears are worse
Polar
than
bears
black
are
bears.
gnarly, man.
They just
But no,
don't see a lot of people.
I have a fucking idea here that probably, if I'm not even joking,
If we put black bears against white bears, who win?
don't do that right now.
No, sorry, they're
You
not
just
white
about
bears. They're
mic
polar
dropped
bears.
it. Yeah, it was- but no, seriously, if you fucking think about it for a second, when you go to pay for your beers, always, I don't know about how the American off sale or beer stores work, but in Canada, when you go to pay for your beers, there's always a 4-pack of shots, whether it's Miami Vice or fucking Irish car bombs or whatever the fuck they are. They always have that 4-pack of shots that you can rip off the aluminum top, right? What would happen if craft breweries in Canada or states that I don't care, made little mini flights, like a 4-pack of a mini flight, where it's hey, this is 9 Mile, or this is Black Bridge, or this is Rebellion. Here's 4 testers in these mini cans. So they're maybe an ounce of booze or maybe an ounce of beer in these mini cans, where you can buy this little mini flight at the LB of 4 different flavors from that brewery. Am I onto something? I look at your face right now and it's oh my God, that is something that we're onto.
You're onto something, but I feel like you're still being a minimal bitch.
What do you mean a minimal bitch?
Okay, so you're thinking 1 ounce.
Okay, maybe not 1 ounce.
No.
Okay,
So-
look at cold shots.
No,
look
you're
at,
thinking you said 1 ounce from one brewery for 4 beers, 6 beers.
I don't give a fuck what it is.
But you think of that, and you should be honestly, though, the problem is the canning capability of every brewery.
Right.
There are
totally
many
get that because
breweries who can't
the
actually
aluminum
can.
tariff is fucking retarded right now. But I'm just saying, in the future,
Shut up about you and you're dealing with metal all the time.
fuck you. I'm just saying, when I go to an LB and I see
By the way,
a whole craft beer, hold on, shut up.
No. My first thing with you, stop giving us phantom drops.
About what?
Metal delivery.
What about it?
Mic drop. Sorry, this is actually
I got the hiccups.
your back shop to front shop that we deal with. Phantom drops.
Yeah.
Hey,
Fuck you.
these are your 10 drops.
You're bringing this up on the pod?
Yeah, I'm going to because you're here. Phantom drops, that's what I call them.
I think, honestly, that if breweries did a fucking 4-pack, 6-pack, whatever the fuck it was, of a mini flight into even a mini keg looking situation where it's 1 or 2 ounces of their craft, and they put it where we can buy these shots, at an LB or a fucking LCBO or
I'd
Jungle
buy
Gyms.
that shit. I would
I don't
buy
give
that.
a-
No, like
You know what I
that's
mean?
exactly it.
And it's like, oh my god, I fucking love the cream ale by blah 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 blah.
But that means, like, okay, so they're the minimal a brewery cans in is a 12 ounce, 355 milliliter in Canada.
Yep.
Thank you, Truth Beer Consequences, for making conversions. But
Yeah.
this is the minimal can size. Not a lot of places actually can multiple options or can. Rafter R has yet to can.
They don't. And you know what? They're winning awards.
They're fucking winning awards.
Fucking rights they are. And they should be, because Rafter R makes a fucking bomb in beer. So, I hate to fucking cut the episode quick. It's Halloween tomorrow. We're a little late on the draw today with the fucking whole podcast, but you know what? We have lives. That's the way it goes. But we had 4 fucking amazing beers today. I think personally, I don't know if it was the banging episode that
You were hoping for.
I thought
You
you were gonna.
expect
I
more
thought
of
you were
me.
gonna rate it a lot higher. I really did.
Fuck Belgian Moon.
What do you mean, fuck Belgian Moon? You gave fucking the Pumpkin Spice Latte a lower rating.
I
But-
will give it another chance with a can I did not drop on the ground an hour prior.
So yeah,
When I go back to the brewery where I witnessed a robbery.
is that where you got these?
Yeah,
Wow.
this was from there.
So happy Halloween, all you Halloween goers out there. I'm literally gonna release this episode and dress up as the Addams Family.
Oh,
We're going for supper.
okay. You're not
Anyway.
being Farva this year.
No, I'm not being
Wow,
far.
great change. Good change.
So we're gonna cheers. We'll see you guys next week. Say crafty and
The Newbert Report is brought to you
Long
by
live the
Brewski
beard.
Blazers
Fucking-
by Brewski
Head over to
Blazers.
brewskiblazers.com.
Head over to brewskiblazers.com. Use code Newbert.
oh my god,
Wow, we got loops of shit. This is the best.
Caitlin with
I know this is terrible. I'm gonna keep this going for a second.
People fuck up sometimes.
Wow,
Okay?
did I totally fuck that up? But it is.
But
what it
long
is.
live the beard, because intro tried to cover me up.
Hold on. No,
Oh
we gotta
my
give
God! Wow, what are you doing? Should
How
I
how do I fuck that up, man?
Should I just sing us out of this?
No, you can't, because we gotta go through our normal outro. Don't do it.
What normal outro?
I don't know. This is fucking crazy. Like, what the fuck is going? How long is our intro?
I don't know.
I can't believe I hit the wrong button.
It was a wrong button.
I have it labeled, man. I have them labeled as to what the right button is, and for some reason I fucking decided.
You just hit intro again.
I did.
Is intro double labeled? No, intro is double buttoned, but improperly labeled.
The Newbert Report is
Oh, I did it again. Are you? Oh my
What?
God. Huh?
Am I queuing up something?
No.
I don't know.
We gotta drink these pumpkin spice. Look, man. After fucking last episode
We
and
gotta-
being,
Oh
yeah.
shit! I got pumpkin spice beer left
Mm.
because I stopped before my beer went over.
Oh,
I poured the perfect, but I got a slug.
it's terrible.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing about ending this podcast right now? This is like,
we're-
this is the worst exit of a podcast ever. We're still going.
The funny thing is that
trying to
people,
figure it out.
I know, but people on the fucking actual audio version of this episode aren't gonna hear this
What?
because no, they're not gonna hear this because I'm gonna take this all out.
No, you're not. If they want to make it this far, I want to hear from whoever made it this far.
Long live the beard.
Everybody.
Oh wait, that's not my.
Fuck
Crafty.
you.